welcome ladies and gents and teddy bears, hope you can hear us loud and clear. This is our first main live stream. Hopefully it's going well, and I rectified some of the issues from previous. Ted's here, so he'll be joining us, of course. So this is the XXX flight from 29 Squadron. Oh yeah. So if you just joined us, ladies and gents, teddy bears, we're at Royal Air Force Coningsby in Lincolnshire, Bomber County. Here we go. We've got Squadron leader Ted Coningsby with us today. He'll be making an appearance. We haven't got Claire Bear today. She usually does the Fridays. And they're using runway 25. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, just got attacked by a wasp. So I'm just going to do a quick check, see how everything's running, and I'll be with you shortly. 1 second, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, seems like we're on. Hope everything's loud and clear. Let's check out things going on. Alright, how is everybody this morning? How are we all doing? We all good? Ted? Oi oi! Ted, did you enjoy that? That was the Triple X flight, part of 29 Squadron. The operational conversional unit. All is good. So, can have a little look around Coningsby here. Ted's loving life here. Ted actually lives here. He lives somewhere over there. Don't you, Ted? Yeah. So for our members yesterday who saw a little sneaky video of Ted speaking his first ever word, so that was quite an interesting one. So what we got over here, let's have a little look around. So if you're new to RAF Coningsby, if you want to know what runway they are using, always look out for the red and white caravan. That will tell you the positioning and which runway they'll be using. So RAF Coningsby has one runway. They use runway 07 and runway 25. Runway 25 is over this end, and runway 07 all the way down the other side. You'll also notice when you visit even domestic civilian airports that there's always a difference of 18. Now, the reason why they use runway numbers is actually the numbers come from direction of travel. So if you think of a compass, 360 degrees, so 180 will be south. So what happens is that they'll take a reading of the direction of travel. So let's use runway 25. So what that means is they would have taken a reading. So let's say it was 252 degrees, okay? Heading this way. That's the direction, 252 degrees. What they will do, they will round it off to the nearest 10, so that'll be to 250, and then they'll take off the last digit, runway 25. And opposite that will be 180 degrees, hence why it's always a difference of 18. What else we got here? So we also have a bird and animal control unit. There they are. Very, very important role that is, and it's not just about the pilots, as we always mention, from people, men and women washing the Typhoons, the aircraft, that kind of thing, because debris can build up and it can cause hazards. So really important. Anything going over that includes a beret. Anything that you've got, guys, if you've dropped anything over the fence, please do not hesitate to ring the station to have the object removed, because it can, well, it's dangerous and it can kill. Simple as that. Also, any bits of food that you've got, make sure that's gone and clear rubbish, because again, it attracts wildlife, and wildlife is not a good subject at the moment. There's been so many incidents with bird strikes, etc. I believe this is feeding well. So little random facts about the runway numbers. Yes, they do change, because magnetic north changes every few years. The runway numbers have to change too. You can't see them from here, in their full effect. If I show you these, you may have seen them when you've gone spotting, okay? These lights here, you may have seen them, and they're obviously going to be lit up opposite us, if you know what I mean. So they will be facing the pilot and the aircraft, so you can't see them on at the moment. Again, it's usually on with the runway in use. So what do these mean, these lights? Well, they do actually change, but we don't actually get to see this. You have to be in an aircraft to see the lights actually change. They're called PAPI, so if I remember correctly, approach path indicators, precision approach path indicators, PAPI. Now they're lit up, okay, so you'll see them red, and what that means is that you are at ground level. Now they're quite let me just turn the control down a moment. They're quite an interesting piece of kit, because I said that the lights actually change. Now what it does, it actually changes depending on the altitude, okay? So if they're all white, then the pilot is too high. You're looking for a white, white, red, red, which means it's perfect for the glide path. I will learn more about the glide path. All I do know is that it's a 3-degree angle, I believe, which means that the pilot is on the right altitude to land. So yes, the lights inside, I think they're specific. There's a special type of glass which doesn't actually change the lights itself. It just depending on your angle of approach, they will automatically change with the angle that you're looking at them, which is a pretty nifty piece of kit, really. Pretty simple, but it helps the pilot visually make their approach. So that's special thanks to one of our members, Gaza, for supplying the information. Gaza, thank you very much for giving me that information. I just thought that was the runway in use. I was sort of right, but I didn't actually know what they were. So thank you. So that is why we always see them red, because we're at ground level. So this is the arresting cable. You'll normally see this sort of square with a yellow circle. That's the arresting cable. It's obviously, you can see it just flat on the ground here. On the other side, I don't think we can make a don't think we can see that, but the arresting cable will be up there to help catch aircraft in an emergency, kind of like a hook on the back of an aircraft. The rod will come down and catch the cable. So this has to be changed when the runway changes as well. So there's the arresting cable that's not in use. They'll have, I think they got like little, they're like almost like round discs that will be on there when they're in use. I think, yeah, there they are. And I believe there will be weights. That's just going to be my guess. There'll be weights placed in certain intervals to help catch an aircraft that's in an emergency. Nice and bright here today, nice and quiet, peaceful. We don't want it quiet, we want action. So for those that are new to the channel, this is Squadron Leader Ted Coningsby. So Ted's story begins with Blackjack. His association with Blackjack is very, very strong, because Ted actually flew in Blackjack's maiden flight. If you're wondering what Blackjack is the Typhoon with the Union flag livery. So back in May last year, Ted was contacted by Flight Lieutenant James Sainty, who was last year's display pilot. Sainty's gone off to 12 Squadron. Whee! Hi Sainty, if you're watching. Well, we'll probably see in a minute, won't we? So yes, so Ted flew on the maiden flight of Blackjack, which is Zulu Juliet 914, for those that want to know its registration. Ted has also flown with the Red Arrows. Well done, Ted. Yeah, just now and again Ted gets little privileged flights. I say little, they're not really, are they? Flying with the Red Arrows. And so Ted done the Hawk T1, and Ted's also flown in the Tutor as well at RAF Wittering with 115 Squadron. So well done, Ted. You've done the whole sort of pilot sort of fast jet training there. You've done the T1 Tutor, which is usually done at RAF Cranwell. Then you flew in the Hawk T1, which is, well, it's no longer in service. It'll be the Hawk T2 now. So yeah, you've done that. And then what normally happens, you get to choose if you want to fly a Typhoon or a F-35. If you choose a Typhoon, you come here to RAF Coningsby. But Ted kind of did it backwards. He went Typhoon, and then he went Hawk, and then he went Tutor. So you kind of did that all backwards, Ted. Nice. So Squadron's based here. You may know this already. So we have 3 fighter squadron, which are based stationed somewhere over there. And we got 11 fighter squadron. I think you can see their marking here, I believe. And then over the other side, we have our 12 squadron. Hey, 12 squadron! So they're a joint Qatari Royal Air Force squadron. And of course we have the Operational Conversion Unit 29 squadron. We also have 41, which is a test and evaluation squadron too. And then behind those trees will be a hangar of the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. They have the Lancaster, they have one Avro Lancaster, they have a selection of Spitfires, Hurricanes, and their training aircraft, the Chipmunk. So we said about runway usage. If you're wondering what decides and how it's decided what runway is in use, it's to do with the wind direction. Aircraft will take off and land into the wind, so they go against it. So for example, in basics, if the wind is blowing east, they will take off from the west. So, morning Peter, oi oi, Peter there, I hope I pronounced that right. Hello, Typhoon 123, oi oi! How you guys doing? BJ, hello. And oi oi to you, Typhoon 123, we've got some, yeah, I mean, just to add more of a challenge. So we got Harry. Hi Harry. Oi, Bill Evans. Oi, oi. Lots of oi ois and shout outs to you guys. A very good morning to you all. We're at RAF Coningsby, Ted's home in Lincolnshire. Oh yeah. So we managed to catch 3 Typhoons from 29 Squadron. That was the XXX flight. I can sniff and hear some engines still running, so I'm hoping for some more Typhoons for you. Oh yeah. So I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I believe this is our sort of first main live. I did rectify that audio issue. There was actually 2 microphones working, so got rid of the one. Don't know if you just heard that horn. Yes, a Typhoon has a horn. We asked that question, and when you hear that, that is the sound of the canopy opening. Ted, you excited? So if you're new to our channel, please subscribe, help us out, and also do think about joining our membership. I'm sure our members that are watching here will be telling you all about it. There's so many amazing perks on there, but essentially the whole point of the membership is to help fund us. We go all over the country. We've just come back from Lossie. Hi Scotland. Oi, oi, thanks for telling me that you pronounce it Lossie, not Lozzie. I know I've got pronunciation issues, but hey, you learn. That's how we started. But yeah, we go all over the country. We just come back from Macloop, Lossie. We go to RAF Valley. Places like this, and you know, your membership will help fund us, and the whole point of this is really just to help that. And we also have something in return. You get your own emojis, little badges, discounts on our merchandise. You get deleted scenes, special footage that no one else can watch, behind the scenes footage, Ted's first word, which was rather funny. But we didn't put that on the, you know, and also my tantrums as well. And yeah, Typhoon 123, we've got a special video for you coming soon. So for those that get to know me, they will know that I seem to have an issue with an aircraft. It's not about that I don't like it. I love the aircraft, but I have some sort of curse that I forget to press record, which is quite weird here because I don't need to press record here. I'm trying to press stop, but no, don't do that because that could just do issues. So yes, have a look. Go to hit the join button. Give us a little support. It's only £1.99 a month, and you're free to just leave whenever as you wish. But yeah, oh, I hear engines. Oi! Said you haven't dropped your barrier yet. Thank goodness for that, because I don't know how I'm going to retrieve it. But calm down, Ted. Ted, what was that new move you did when we were in Scotland? No, that wasn't it. Oh, I know. Is it this one? Something like that. It was a Loch Ness monster or something. So we had a lovely wave this morning from the pilots. More engines starting. Oh yeah! Da, 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 da. Woohoo! It's good to be live, isn't it? Makes a change. That's just going to do your guards march. He hasn't done it this morning. So yeah, we've got more engines started up for you. We'll keep you posted on who it is, and what it's doing. Well, of course it'll be a Typhoon, and yeah, any visiting aircraft we'll let you know about. Totally agree there, Typhoon 123, totally agree. It's £1.99 a month and you get all sorts of perks, discounts on our merchandise. All is good. Oh, thanks man, 1080 and audio perfect. Yeah, thank you. Finally I got, I know, it's yeah, we've got to, you learn as you go really. I'm trying to not press record. It's the opposite of what I do to a whore. Well, I hope this doesn't mean that I will get used to not pressing record here. So what do we got? Where's the noise coming from? What we got here? Some rumbling going on over there. Some beautiful sounds of our freedom. Oh yeah! Sound of freedom over there, guys. Beautiful. So this is our QRA station of the South. Quick reaction alert. This is what they do 24/7, 365 days a week. This is a station that never sleeps. These men and women of Royal Air Force Coningsby has 2 frontline combat-ready squadrons. And every second of the day, they're alert, ready to defend our skies and just literally scramble at a moment's notice. Especially in these times, this has been going on quite frequently. First time I've noticed this over here, sorry about that, probably being a bit sick there. Usually when I see that, it means a range is opened. I know they have a firing range here. There is an RAF regiment that's stationed here as well, so let's not forget them. Oi, oi! Big shout out to you guys. Just a shout out to every man, woman and bear that work here. Just on my notification there, we got a Squawk 7700 from an F-35. Don't know much info on that at the minute. I'll let you know if you know what that means. Then it's a call for emergency on an F-35. Don't know if it's a UK Lake and Eve one. I'll just check for you. I believe it's an LN1. It's just south of Norwich registration. I did have it. 135067. Could be anything though, guys. Squawking a 7700 on a domestic. airline as well would mean that it could be anything from someone that's just not very well on the aircraft, some debris that's been on the runway when they took off, that kind of thing. Could be anything, it doesn't have to always be serious. So that rumble was probably the sound of an engine test. Got all excited there. Going to do a little system check as we are new to this, so just give me a moment. I'm just going to pop up on the trapper. I believe that's looking good. Be with you in a second, guys. Just doing a few checks, as Ted does. Ted's a legend at doing checks, as you know. Yeah, so we've got an F-35 with a Squawk 7700 headed back to RAF Lakenheath. It's yeah, hopefully that's all good. Don't know if you heard that, guys, that winding down of the Typhoon powering down. Oh yeah. Very good morning to you all. How's it all going? Oi! Right, what we got here? That blinding you in the sun just there. Sorry about that. Right. A bit quiet at the moment now. That's right, man. That's right on the squawk codes. That's it. 7-5 still alive. No, yeah, that's right. Hijack 7-6 in a fix. That's right, with the radio situations, and 7-7 going to heaven. Yeah, Mayday. That's right. Yeah, that was an engine test, I believe. Yeah, that's right, because it's completely powered down. No, it's not Crashgate 1. I'll let you try and guess where I am. Hello, Castbar SD. How you doing? Yeah, no, we're not at Crashgate 1. No, we have our own little spot. This is the Ted spot. This is Ted's garden. This is the view from Ted's garden. Beautiful garden, isn't it? So it appears we may have, just listening in, just tuning in, chaos call signs just popped up. Not sure if that's going to take off a few issues there, so we'll keep you posted on that. Spotting the spotters. Oi, oi! Bit of a quiet Monday morning. It's the 3rd of October. Ted's just saying thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So there's a few jets but I've got issues at the moment. Oh. Got a little wave there from the crew. Hello. So no vehicle can just drive around willy-nilly, as they say. They have to get authorization from the tower. They have to get off every time they make a move from one part of the runway to another. Excellent safety. Again, this is all about teamwork. And I can hear some engines started. I think they had to do a reset, I believe. Yes, more engines started. Yeah, that's right. Hold on to that, folks. Yeah, we love big jets. We are fans as well. We do love Jez. Keep missing each other. I need to he has to meet Ted, surely. Does everyone agree that Jez from Big Jets has to meet our squadron leader Ted Coningsby? I mean, wouldn't that be just amazing? That'd be a legend meeting a legend. It's all about the Foons here. Oh yeah. That's it. That's what it's all about the Foons. But then again, it's also about the BBMF too. Let's not forget them. I don't think they're flying today. I think that was it, wasn't it? The last flights on Saturday, was it? But hey, what those guys did back in World War II, the Foons are doing it now. So it's that transition, it's that past, present, that wonderful contrast with literally, lest we forget, and still today, men and women of Coningsby today will be doing the same. And let's not forget other Royal Air Force stations as well across the country and worldwide. They're doing all their bit too. So we're just waiting, hopefully, for Typhoons from free Squadron, I believe. If they're using call sign Chaos, then that will be them. Won't be long to that the free Typhoons that took off this morning will be back very soon. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Definitely. Ted, come on. Big Jets, if you're watching, man, just you gotta meet Ted, or vice versa. We gotta find you. Ted needs to come and see you, mate. Here we go, just had the call. Flight of free, call sign Chaos. That'll be free fighter squadron. Here we go. Flight of free. So they'll be coming from that side. Oh, what's this over here? Oi, oi. So we'll have ourselves a flight of free taking off very, very shortly. Oh yeah. Yeah, apologies, we haven't got the Claire Bear doing the commentary today. She's always a good fun, isn't she? She'll be doing most of the Fridays. That's her time to shine. So the Typhoons that are going to be on recovery, returning, they will do a few circuits as well. Sorry. Interesting doing this live. Not our usual thing, but we will start doing it with requests from you guys. So sadly, the TED cam won't be in action today. Mind you, saying that, could always leave a TED cam running and then put them on after. It's an idea. We'll do that then. We'll get a TED cam going. Here we go. What's going on? Okay, so we've got a Typhoon being towed across, I think. So we've got the XXX flight coming shortly. They'll be doing a few circuits due to the amount of fuel they still have. Always nice to have fuel that you can just burn. So if you've got a radio, etc., and you hear flight level, not everyone knows this, but flight level is the altitude. So you multiply that by 100. So if you hear flight level 90, that's 9,000. Flight level 20, 2,000. Sometimes they say flight level 150, so that means 15,000 feet. What we got? Here we go. Let's rock and roll. Hey! clear for takeoff. Here we go. So while this is going on, we have this as well. The family version Typhoon, as they call it here. We've got a low approach on this next Typhoon. X21 low approach. So Triple XS21 is going to do a touch and go as well. Woohoo! Ready for takeoff, clear for takeoff. Where are we? Here we go. Going to be a rolling takeoff. Awesome takeoff just then. Amazing performance takeoff. I didn't quite catch the call sign. But hey, wonderful to see that. Right, just do a little system check, see what's going on. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little episode there. Beautiful. Nice performance takeoff. How are we doing? How's the system? How's it all going? We're still live. We're still going well. We're still all good, I believe. Oh yeah, listen to that, yeah. So yeah, sorry about this, I'm just having a little check, see what's going on, see if everything's all good. This is probably the longest live I've ever done, I think. So all good, be with you shortly, just give me a few minutes, I'll be there, don't you worry. Yeah, unrestricted, listen to that. Oh yeah. How are we guys doing? We all good? Well, it looks like we're still going live. That's pretty impressive. That's probably our record after all our little checks. I mean, Ted's good at doing his checks. Yeah, live definitely is great for sure. And I'm glad you got to see that performance takeoff. And I'm glad I noticed it because I was busy with the other Typhoons. But hey, it's all good. That's what it's all about. Learn as you go. Learn as you go. Which is pretty much what we did with this channel. We had no idea about pretty much anything really. We're new to this. We've only been doing this about a year, just for fun really. We started off with an iPhone, so I'm blinding you, just give me a sec, just adjusting myself there. Yeah, so only about a year, over a year, but like I said, started off with a bit of fun with this guy. Just wanted to cheer up the planet really. For those that don't know, this is Squadron leader Ted Coningsby. And there he is. So story behind Ted really is well, all started a long time ago, back at the dark days of lockdown. Oh gosh, dare I said that? Yeah, I know. But yeah, so in Peterborough, I don't know what gave me the idea. I just wanted to cheer the planet up, and I decided, anonymously at the time, went on the radio and the newspaper as well. I decided to fill an entire bridge with teddy bears. So I just wanted to do that and cheer up the planet. It was the doom times of lockdown and all that stuff. So I decided to fill an entire bridge in Peterborough with teddy bears. Had bags and bags of about 200 teddy bears, I think it was. And out popped this guy. I was thinking, no way is he going on that bridge. I mean, just think, guys, if I put Ted on that, I know, Ted, I know, calm down, but you're not on that bridge. Just think, if I did that, this channel wouldn't exist. Anyway, so I decided to fill the bridge. Ted stayed behind because he reminded me of my cousin. So this was the connection with what I did next. So yeah, the bridge was called the Teddy Bridge. It went on Google, I think it went on Google Maps or something. Someone tagged it in there or something. But yeah, loads of people started adding to it, and it made people laugh. It was just literally to cheer people up. Anyway, so I took this guy to, I was working, I was heading for Woodhall Spa, had to do some work there. And the lights on Langrick Road were flashing. And yeah, it just so happens I had Ted in the car. So I decided to pull over at the lay-by instead of waiting at the lights. I thought, you know, I'm just going to catch this Typhoon. And I think the trend was back then to do a little selfie with yourself with the Typhoon in the background. So I decided to use Ted. I did a little video, I did two I think. Just one of Ted just enjoying almost like a selfie, and I did another one just further down with Ted's reaction. He went absolutely mental. And anyway, I started doing that with my iPhone. I went to Reedham Lane to catch Saintie's displays with Ted. Like, Ted was just like in awe. So I decided to post the videos to a couple of the Facebook groups, the RAF and Royal Air Force Coningsby spotters groups, and everyone loved it. And they all were basically just trying to get a message across to Saintie to take Ted up really, I think. And then in May, early May, I had a message from Saintie. I actually thought it was a winder. I did think that. I thought, I know the name, but the message was literally, when can Ted get his medical by? So I replied saying, well, Ted's got anti-G fur. And yeah, so May 28th, 2021, Ted took off with Saintie for the first time, and this is our channel now. It's grown since then, but like I said, it was just a bit of fun, just Ted doing this, Ted doing that, Ted going to McDonald's and ordering a drive-through, that kind of thing, you know, urbexing, all that kind of thing. And it's yeah, we started making videos with my DSLR. Now okay, I'm sorry for a lot of people back in the days that had to watch some of that, because the stabilisation was not great, and I do apologise for anyone feeling seasick. So back in April, I managed to get myself a Panasonic HC X2000, which is a camcorder, and it's absolutely amazing. The stability on it is brilliant. But I kept the DSLR for the Ted cam, which Ted uses and loves doing his checks with that. Yeah, and it's just grown on from there. So we tested out a few live streams which didn't quite work out for various reasons, but we tried. That's the thing, we just kept going. So yeah, that's our story. Oh, and with Ted, where we actually found out a few more things about Ted and where he came from. So I think it was December 2018, Ted was won in a raffle at a primary school. We found that. Yeah, we found him, we tracked him down. So so yeah, that's Ted's sort of origin, from a raffle. I mean, wow, someone actually donated you, Ted, in a raffle. I mean, look where you are now. You're in the time of your life, flying with Red Arrows, meeting pilots, crew. Just amazing, really. And yeah, and I just learn as I go, really. Just find out all these things. Lovely information from you guys, just, you know, from pilots, ex-RAF crew, BCUs, just you know, past, present, just, you know, sending me messages and giving me advice, telling me things. Then we get invited to aviation heritage centres, RAF Wittering. We literally, like I said, I'm just a civilian, learn as I go, no background, just love of aviation. And well, military, so we are a military aviation channel, so yeah, loving it. Oh, hello, oi oi. I don't think he looked very impressed with that, did he? Oh well. Well, they do have a very, very important job. I think, Ted, I think he was looking at your beret, mate. I think he was thinking that thing better not come off. I think that's what was going on. But hey, here we are. We've got some wonderful, wonderful people on our channel. We've, you know, just so many of you to mention. I feel bad starting to mention you all, because I don't mean to forget everyone, but there's just so many of you that are just absolute legends. Just really fantastic, and the way you've supported us throughout. You know, it wasn't easy. I'll tell you that, it wasn't easy trying to convince the planet that you know, that that we have a teddy bear as a presenter. I mean, it's not easy, but we kept going, we keep going. And what I like about Claire Bear's sort of verbal appearance, shall we say, is the fact that I don't know many aviation female presenters. Not that we're going to genderfy it, but it's also quite nice because we do have quite a few female fans on our channel too, which is really good. Nice mix of all ages, of children from 5 to 95. Yeah, so here we are. Ted's home, RAF Coningsby. Ted, where do you live, mate? Down there? What on there, yeah? Nice. Looking after the skies. So what we got 4 up at the moment. That's right, isn't it? One did the performance takeoff, and there was a flight of 3 from Chaos. Right, Robert, how you doing? Yeah, thank you. Thanks for that, mate. Nice one. We try, man. That's our whole point. You know, there are so many aviation channels in there. We're not a competition. We add something different to it. That's all it is, and it's our little adventure, really, our little journey. And all of you have helped us get there. It's just been great, really. It's just I'm still overwhelmed with all the things that have been going on. Something happened at RAF Marham, the Heritage Centre. Ted was made an honourable. I'll show you it actually. Ted got this. I don't know if you can see that. Ted got this. Friends of RAF Marham Aviation Heritage Centre. Not me. Squadron leader Coningsby. I mean, it is a really good place to go if you're gonna. I'm doing a promotional video just to promote their heritage centre. The guys there, the stories they tell. You know, they're ex. I believe they're all ex RAF Marham, and have worked on Tornadoes, Phantoms, etc. Armourers, all sorts. Mark Every, absolute legend. Bunny, just legends. And they put our Ted patch right at the front amongst the Hall of Fame patches. I mean, how cool is that? That's just, you know, the journey continues. And like I said, we just want to do something different. So David, hi. Yeah, it is a lovely countryside, lovely morning. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to pronounce this wrong, so I do apologise, because apparently my pronunciation isn't the best. Is it a dash? Because you got a little apostrophe on the top there. A dash. I'm glad we made your day, man. I'm glad you subscribed. What's the best time to visit? You're on holiday, Tattershall Lakes. You know what's funny, Tattershall Lakes, first of all, I'll answer your question. You're watching from the balcony. So Tattershall Lakes is right. Let's because we've stayed there and it was brilliant. Let's have a look. Where I'm just going to get position. Right, so there's the red and white fence, and then just behind that, so directly will be the Rockstar sort of cabins that are there. the Rockstar accommodation, and when you go further down there's different types of accommodation. Who we got here? I think we got, I better not film their faces just in case they get a little bit emotional with me. Hey, so yeah, it's best to times, let's say around 10 till 17:30, Monday to Thursday, and then Fridays are usually sort of they finish around 12, so that's that really for that. But nice one to go Tattershall Lakes. So we stayed there, and do you know what, we left it a 5-star review, and we did put one negative comment, all right, and you'll laugh at this, it wasn't anything bad, it was the negative comment went along the lines of we were disappointed when it was quiet. We were disappointed during the times of no Typhoon action, so we left, because there's a lot of people, believe it or not, that go to Tattershall Lakes, and I don't know how, but you know, it's just if you know, you know, if you don't, well, oh dear. So you know, you know, if you imagine going there and you didn't know this was going on and you didn't like aircraft, I know it's hard for us to understand, but imagine that, it'd be, yeah, they will have a shock, especially the 4 o'clock in the morning rumble. The 4 o'clock in the morning rumble, I mean, it shakes the hell out of your caravan. I mean, oh, we loved it. I'll never forget that. So just quickly, the guys at regiment don't look like they are heading this way, so I may have been right, because red flags, obviously danger, red flags are associated with ranges, so I believe we're going to hear some gunshots. So, well, they have to do their bit, they have to train, practice makes perfect. Here we go. So yeah, so nice one. Do come and visit Tattershall Lakes if you want. It's also, I don't want to start promoting companies and things, so let's be fair. So over here is a place called Vulcans Rest. So if I'm going to mention a big company, I might as well mention the locals as well. So we've got Vulcan Rest. I think you can pitch your tent and caravan here. So yeah, they got accommodation for pitching, self-catering obviously, for pitching your tent and caravan just over there. It's called Vulcans Rest. If you're going along Langrick Road, there'll be a little sign about sort of here, out there, and it'll be a Vulcans Rest. Behind us, so this was an old bomb store for Coningsby. I think it was called Black Holt Farm, I believe. Had all sorts of bombs in there. It was a bomb dump, as they call it. So it was pretty hot with urbexers, but now I think it's been rented out now by a company from the RAF. I believe they've got their emergency and rescue vehicles in there as well. I've seen some in there, but yeah, it's an interesting place. It's quite eerie because, you know, some of the equipment was still there and just abandoned. So that was the shall we say, the Coningsby bomb store. Yeah, like I said, I believe it was called Black Holt, and I think some parts of it are, was it listed, grade listed, I can't remember which one, but hey, that's the bomb dump. So I would imagine it would have held all the weapons for here during World War and Cold War. Alright, we're doing well so far. No sign of beret issues at the moment. There he is. Oi, oi. Nice one, Ted. So we're just awaiting for Typhoons to return. Not anytime soon at the moment. They literally took off, what, about 15-20 minutes ago. So, and that performance takeoff was something else, wasn't it, Ted? If that beret has gone, Ted. Nice one. Right, I'm just gonna have a little nose around here, see what else is going on. Pretty quiet at the moment. It's a fairly quiet day. Made up for that performance takeoff. That was awesome. How was Lossie? Lossie was just the best, man. It was amazing, Robert. It was so good. It was absolutely amazing. Hi, Heather. Woohoo! Heather's from Australia. Nice of you to join us. Thank you very much. Lossie was just superb. It's cool, man. We're bound to catch up. Yeah, it does make your holiday, Steve. It certainly does. Yeah, I know it's hard for us to understand people that don't like aircraft, but hey, that's everyone's got different taste. Now, I read somewhere something to do with you can tell the speed in knots or miles per hour with the windsock. I don't know all the details, but there are certain angles that can tell you the wind speed. It's pretty cool, but I'll have to learn that one. So, thanks for joining us. If you just tuned in, ladies, gents and teddy bears, this is the Ted Coningsby Squadron here, and we're at RAF Coningsby Live. HP, oi oi! Thank you very much. Lots of love from Maidstone. Ken, woohoo! Nice one. Well, much love to you too, HP. You had no idea it was there. So it is true, because I read these the feedback, and people genuinely don't know RAF Coningsby is here. I mean, imagine though. I know it's hard for us, but imagine not liking aircraft and staying there. That must be. I mean, because they've got so many reviews about this, and people getting upset about it. It must be horrendous though if you don't. I suppose it's like, I don't know. Something you don't like and you're staying there and you had no idea, but it was times 10 the magnitude of that. That must be something else. That. Believe that. No, it's the bird control unit. AWCU. So AWCU, I'm going to guess, is that Animal Wildlife Control Unit? Where's Gaza when you need him? Gaza. That was just a guess. I know it's also called BCU, but Gaza might be able to tell us what AWCU stands for. I would have thought Animal Wildlife Control Unit. It's not just about birds. There was a deer here. I think the funniest story I picked up on last year was a squirrel that got into us. I think either the Spitfire or the Hurricane. I mean, that is funny. I know it's dangerous, but what random thing to happen, a squirrel getting inside the cockpit. I'm sure it wasn't fun. I'm sure I had a bit of sense of humour there with that one. That was that's yeah. And then I remember a deer being on the runway, which I seen with my own eyes, but didn't have wasn't doing video back then. What's that, Ted? Oh, Ted's just showing us. Nice. Well, it had to happen, and luckily it went on the other side of the runway. Sorry, the right side of the fence there. Ted was just trying to show us how to say Typhoon in bear language, with a beautiful execution of his beret going flying. So live. Just bear with me 1 sec. Sorry about that. I'll just go and retrieve Ted's beret. Oh, Ted, you are funny. Well, it wouldn't be you, Ted, if you just, like, you know, just didn't lose your beret. Alright, how we doing? How's all the system going? We all good? RAF helicopters. I guess that'll be what, RAF Shawbury, sort of near Shrewsbury. Yeah, I think is that the only place, Shawbury? I think it is for RAF helicopters. Oh, I've got a question if anyone knows. So I remember learning about the Harriers, and part of the training for a Harrier, I remember the pilots would have to go to Shawbury for a few weeks. Is that still the case then for F-35s? I'll have to find that out. Do pilots of F-35s have to go to Shawbury as well for a couple of weeks? Because obviously, F-35Bs to be exact of that. So yeah, be interesting to find that one out. Oh yeah, of course, Odium, RF Odium and RF Benson as well, for Chinooks. That's right, thank you for that. Can't believe I forgot that. I was just making a video of the Chinooks at the air weapons range as well. Yeah, I know, Ted's beret. Ted's beret had to go flying live. Yeah, squirrels up, but yeah, I guess they do like flying. Mind you, they're pretty good at somersaults, aren't they? So yeah, that would have been interesting. Imagine being a pilot and just getting in that and trying to report such a thing. But I remember hearing it on the radio, I couldn't have stopped laughing. I thought there's actually a squirrel down by the controls. So speaking of helicopters, it appears there's like a Wildcat or something like that helicopter, as we mentioned helicopters, at the range at Hull Beach. Oh yeah, we're there tomorrow, I believe. We're not sure. We may come back here tomorrow, but we'll let you know. We haven't disappeared, we're still here. We're just having a little break, just seeing what's going on. Oh yeah, spider. Yeah, spider while flying. That'd be quite emotional. Oi oi from Chile. Oh yeah. How you doing, man? Good to hear from you from Chile. How are the sentries? You guys got them now, haven't you? From Waddington. I think all the sentries have gone there. Nice one. Nigel, how you doing, man? Yeah, Ted is here. Don't worry, he'll be making an appearance any second. Right, see what's going on. Ted, you got that berry, mate? Yeah, we had to go and retrieve Ted's berry, but luckily not on that side of the fence. So here he is. Ted, what you got to say, mate? Ted's just saying thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you, Nigel. So we've also launched our official Ted Coningsby website as well. So check it out, www.tedconingsby.co.uk. Be sure to check it out. We've got our online store, which is now open for official Ted Coningsby merchandise, from wristbands to t-shirts to our Squadron patches. Now we've got two patches. We've got our Ted Coningsby Squadron patch, and we've also got a limited edition patch. It's a pilot issue. We've launched the very first, for I believe, and also a very good idea in my opinion, a civilian-based voting system for your favourite display at air shows. We went to air shows such as RIAT, and displays were doing win awards and stuff like that, which some, you know, we do agree they you know, the displays did deserve to win. But hang on a minute, what about our say? You know, we went there, we paid, so we thought, well, you know what, we're going to make up our own awards, a civilian base where it's free to vote. And you can then, once you vote, you can then donate to Ted's charity. It's not his own, but it's his preferred one. It's the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund. Believe it or not, we support the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund. We've raised over £300 so far, and it goes direct to Just Giving. So, you know, goes straight to them, which is lovely to support the very people that make us smile with their aviation. And not just that, the very people who put their lives, you know, at risk, really. You know, they put their lives on the line to defend us from the skies. So yes, I just want to say a big thank you, and we're just doing our bit. So yeah, we've got the we've got a limited edition, one of 100 limited to 150 patches. Now what happens with the Ted Coningsby award, the winning display gets that patch, okay? So really it's only for pilots, but the thing is, a lot of you wanted it, so so we thought, well, we'll make it sort of a limited edition, so 150. And remember, it's only issued to the pilots. There's two winners so far. That was the Black Eagles from RIAT, and our very own Royal Air Force Coningsby Typhoon display pilot 2022, Paddy, Flight Lieutenant Adam O'Hare. So he won that one. So Paddy, we need to come and we need to give you your patch, mate. So thank you. Probably not been called mate for a long time. We don't really do that, do we? No. So, sir, please come and retrieve your award, or we'll come and find you somehow through the. That sounds so wrong. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, you can get the limited edition patch. Awesome. So that's available to you, but there's only 150 available. It does come with a certificate of authenticity, a little card, all in a gift box with "oh yeah" written on it, and it also has the, like I said, the card, which has written on there which number patch you have. And if you remember, don't forget to use the discount code, which can get you 25% off. That performance takeoff was something else, wasn't it? I'm glad we got that. That was good, wasn't it, Ted? No, don't. Yeah, okay. Ted's probably ended up over there somewhere. Anyway. So I'll be with you in a second, guys. 1 sec, please. Hello.
You alright?
Yeah.
How are we doing?
Amazing.
What's happening today?
About was it 8 takeoffs, something like that.
Yeah.
That's about it, really. So quiet.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
Right there yet.
Right, have a good one.
Thanks, mate. Take care. Thank you. not long now for some of the Typhoons to return. I believe we've got Chaos 1, 2. So Chaos, I believe, was that the one that did the performance takeoff? Couldn't tell you, but Chaos is a free. No, that was the flight of 3. Sorry, Chaos is a flight of 3. Didn't quite catch the Typhoon that did that performance takeoff, the call sign, but could have been Cobra. It's possible, but he did taxi it from the wrong end. But anyway, Chaos are due back any second now, so let's get it on. Oi, oi. Right, let's see what's happening. But yeah, this is a morning stream, so after these 4 return, it'll be lunchtime, and we'll be calling it a day for now. I'm glad you've all. Oh, I hope you've all enjoyed it. I think this is Typhoon 1, 2, 3. Heather have been with us for quite a while. Typhoon 1, 2, 3. Thanks so much for helping out so much with our live streams and just giving us advice and just letting us know if things need tweaking here and there. So yeah, thank you. Just want to say a massive thank you there. Yeah, cool, man. Nice one. Thanks, Lee. So yeah, let's have a look what we got here. So it could be a free ship. Let's have a look. Not long now. If you've got like ADS-B flight radar, you'll be able to track that. Chaos flight. I love the wife pass. I thought that was brilliant, Steve. Nice one. Yeah, so just go on. I'll put a little link. Just have a look, because you know there's a lot of different experiences. Because we used to go. Let's have a look. Fucking. There's the shooting. Near that firing. Yeah, crash gate 4. Just quickly, I'm just going to go over here. So that's the it's like the RAF regiment just practicing there with their rifles. But yeah, Steve, have a look at that link. Yeah, you'll be able to have a look at all sorts of various places to spot. A lot of people prefer to be behind the aircraft at takeoff. If you are going to do that, so for example, let's have a look. So you've got Langrick Road there. Try not to. We always do this, Ted and I, for safety. We like health and safety. So you can just about make up the approach lights over the fence, so in the civilian area. You know, so it's a better example if we show you at runway 07. So those red and white, the fence there, the red and white, just don't stand anywhere next to it, if you know what I mean, when they're on approach using that runway. It's not good for you. There are cases you will be told to move. It's not good for your hearing, and should a pilot get it wrong, well, that will end your holiday. So they don't have that on the other side. However, you can kind of work out the approach. Here we go. So Chaos 1, 2 and 1, 3 have asked for a touch and go. Awesome. Why not? Oh yeah. cleared, low approach. So they've all been cleared for a touch and go, low approach. It's always good to have a photo bomb like that. That bird needs to go. So these Typhoons, part of 3 Squadron, 3 fighter squadron, so they'll be taking a left turn to head back to their quarters. Is that what you call it, quarters? Who knows? I will find out. Good night, Heather. Have fun. Sweet dreams. You're welcome for that. Nice one. So yeah, good question. I get asked a lot of this. Why did they do a performance takeoff? I could just say it looks good. Yeah, so things like that, touch and go. Heather just said that. It's brilliant. So point of a touch and go is it's not just military, domestic, civilian aircraft. All pilots will learn this. Imagine you are a pilot and about to land, and suddenly an emergency happened on the runway. It could be an animal. It could be an aircraft that shouldn't have been there. Touch and goes will practice in that will be able to teach the pilot to be able to react while landing, should they have to make an emergency, like to abort the landing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So you're coming into land, suddenly there's an obstacle on the runway. It could be debris, bits of metal, bits of tyre, anything just on that runway, and should you need to just quickly take off again, it teaches the pilot to do that. They usually do a lot of this here as well if they've got too much fuel, that kind of thing, to burn it off as well, that kind of thing. But it's also good training for the pilot to learn to abort a landing. So while we've said that, again, performance takeoffs, unrestricted climbs, that kind of thing, it's literally to be able to take off if you've got a short runway or you need to clear a flight path. There could be an aircraft in the airspace that you need to avoid, like barriers in the airspace, that kind of thing. So it allows you to take off very, very short and quickly and get up to a certain altitude without going into conflicting with other aircraft, that kind of thing. But yeah, it does look good. We love it. So we just got one more Typhoon then to come back. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. It's been a fairly nice morning. Yeah, so Bill, the Gunfire is at the range just over here. So the RAF regiment will be practicing on the rifle range there. And you can see the flags up. Red means, well, good for us, especially if on an air weapons range. Right, back soon. hope you're still all there. Yeah, just kind of so we've got external battery like converters and things like that. All is good. Just, you know, this was our first sort of major live stream, so all I need to do is just get another battery pack, and we're all good for next time. Keep it going. So it might cut out, it's just the laptop dying. Not a problem. We've done well. We did all right. It didn't die. I don't know if you're still receiving this signal, because I tried to do a few tweaks, but not a problem. I can arrange that and sort it out. Hi from South Africa. Oi, the Borg. How you doing? Yeah, so we're about to end the stream. If it cuts out, it cuts out. That means that's it for the day. We do have our last Typhoon coming in. So let's have a look. Might as well end it on a plus. So if it cuts out, guys, that's it for us for today. So yeah, it's Typhoon 2-1. If it cuts out, it cuts out. I won't know until I check my computer. So yeah, it's been brilliant having you, all of you here. It's been absolutely brilliant. Sal, oi, oi. Nice one, Ted. I have to go and get that now. But yeah, this is our longest ever stream, I think, so we've done all right. Done pretty good. So thanks all of you for tuning in. We will be doing more, you know, due to popular demand. Want to see Ted live. I feel like I'm getting shot at. Just 1 second. We might get this last Typhoon before the battery dies. Who knows? Still praying. We can only pray. Sorry about the screen at the moment. It will get better in a second. Just got to retrieve Ted's beret, the naughty Ted. So yeah, should it cut out, thank you very much for joining us on this live stream today. It's been pretty successful. And yeah, I mean, the plan was just to do the morning, so so I know about the battery power just lasts what, so we started about 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. So Typhoon 2-1, Zulu Kilo 350. Fine. So who are you? Do you belong to? So that'll be. Yep, that's a free fighter squadron then. This one. Finally found out who that was. All good. But yeah, nice one everyone. Thank you so much. I hope we're still going. We might catch this last Typhoon before the battery dies. Let's have a look. Oi, oi. Yes, Sal. Thanks, Typhoon 123, man. Nice one. Not sure if it's still going. If it is, give us a shout. It should die any minute now or any second. So, but yeah, it's been brilliant. I mean, this was the plan, just to catch these morning ones until sort of 12, 1 o'clock. So that's cool. Just one more bit of kit that I need. Just an extra battery. All good. He's 6.5 miles away, Typhoon. Yeah, that's the other thing I learnt the other day as well, the 3-degree glide path. So if I got this right, a glide path is on the runway, so runways aren't exactly flat, is that right? I might be wrong, but I'm just learning this. So it's 3 degrees, that's why they're not completely flat. They're on a 3-degree flight glide path. 1 sec, here we go, here's our Typhoon. Will it run out of battery? So I guess they approach at a 3-degree angle with the, and that's the glide path. Okay. Four and a half miles. Gear down. Four miles. Clear to land, Typhoon 2-1. So yeah, those PAPI lights, those approach lights, what they call PAPI, that's right. So they'll be shining differently to this pilot. Two miles. Thank you so much everyone for joining the Ted Coningsby channel. Oh yeah. Nice, right. I think we're still recording. Well, still live, so that's brilliant. That's it. We were going to call it a day now. Recharge them batteries, get shot at, and just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's tuned in. And it wouldn't be good if we didn't end it with our main guy. Here he is. Whee! Nice one. Just want to say a massive thank you to everyone, and we'll catch you soon with more live and videos. Oh yeah.